Once more, MiniGT fans, we got another one from the brand, number 513, the Chiron Super Sport in gold color. I got this in like a grab bag, actually. I bought like a grab bag of diecast, didn't know what was inside, and this is the one that I decided to keep. Alright. MiniGT is a real company. TSM model is a real company. They get licensing approval, and yet their models are not overpriced, so that's a good thing. Not the most detailed models, but I think for the money they're quite fantastic. So if you're new to collecting, I would start at this with this brand. This is like the minimum that I would recommend. Obviously, actually, Hot Wheels for the money are good, and I do have a bunch of Hot Wheels, but those aren't really realistic looking. Reading Wikipedia, so this car is basically the normal consumer's version of the 300 plus world record car, but it is limited to 273 miles per hour, so your commute to work is going to be a little bit longer. It is capable of going 0 to 124 miles per hour or 0 to 200 kilometers per hour in only 5.8 seconds. So basically it's twice as fast as any sports car, like good sports car. Okay, let's see. These things are around $3.2 million each, and around 70 to 80 of them are built. That's how many rich folks there are. Really, really rich folks. And this isn't actually an expensive car by today's standards, which is disturbing. Okay. I have a Toyota. Okay, that is it for the photo comparisons. Let me get a different light angle. This is a really bright LED I have above us here. And as usual, this whole trend of black wheels I have to complain about. It's not really MiniGT's fault. It's just I don't know why these guys are putting these black wheels on these expensive cars. These wheels cost more than normal cars alone, I bet, and you're hiding them with black paint. Very strange. But MiniGT looks like they did put in a center printing detail. I would have to assume it'd be a Bugatti logo, but maybe it's just a dot. I don't know. I can't make it out. Alright. But anyways, there's no brakes on models this inexpensive, but the wheel does look good. It's a funky, like, staggered star, like a delayed star pattern, and it's swept on this side, but not that side. And it's interesting. Lug nut details, it looks like. The tires are rounded, and they don't look like truck tires so much, although I do wish actually maybe they were better. You really don't see knobbies on the side of road tires, especially a hypercar road tire. Right. Alright, so there's a vent here, but no paint. Same here. Okay, this gold is nice. It's not too flaky. The door handle is okay for something casted in. There's some sort of vent here as well, but it's all starting to get hidden because it's all black here. So the black actually does have another black on top of it, right around this character line, that styling line of Bugatti. So I don't know if that's supposed to be the molding, or they're just trying to maybe hide the transition between the black gloss and the gold. But here, there's like a big darkness. I don't know what's going on there, why there's so much black there. Panel gap is okay. Fuel filler seems okay. Windows, they're okay. There's some black printing for the molding there. And then I have the rubbery mirror. Oh boy, wow. Whoa, did I just break that? It's so close to being cut off. So I don't know what happened there, but it's not much rubber. I gotta not mess with that. Is that the same on this side? No, see, this side's much better. Oof, that's really scary. So that's a quality control problem. That mirror, I think, should have never been put on. It's not really strong. Alright, yeah, so the same wheel and all that stuff there. It's not too gappy. And these are toys. They roll. And they roll pretty well. Very fancy Hot Wheels, really. Going to the front, you have these grill patterns here. Nice fine details. These are plastic. And then the Bugatti logo. Maybe you can see that. I can't see it on my phone screen. And then the lights are nicely printed. These little boxes. Very cool. Alright, and they're printed on a black piece, it seems. And we have some vent details up here, printed okay. And then we have some recesses there, probably vents. Wiper blades, 2 of them raised, painted black, and the rest of the black out of the windows painted as well on the outside. The roof might be a piece of plastic, I think. There's a bit of an orange peel on it, though. I don't know if this comes off. I almost feel like it comes off. But no, a separate piece. And I think they had to do that so you could get that underneath there. Is that going into the interior? Look at that. The pick is actually in the interior. So there's no rear window. That's fine. I don't mind that. So the detail of the engine is quite nice. It looks like a carbon fiber with some silver accents. Alright, the central little wing thing is nice as well. The tail lamp is really cool. It's a nice thick red clear plastic, but then they painted a red line across it, so there's a lot of light bouncing around inside there. The grills again are very nicely done, and you have a Chiron printed there, Super Sport as well. The exhausts are okay. They look like the 110 exhaust, or maybe this came before that one. And then there's a badge here as well, really small on that curved surface there. Alright. And then I complain about it all the time, but MiniGT just doesn't care to tell you what the car is. Like, unless you literally store your model in that cardboard box, you're not going to know what this car is if, like, you just pick it up randomly. It's really strange. I don't know why they choose to do that all the time. There's plenty of space to do it. Alright, anyways, a lot of NACA and all that stuff, and you can unscrew it, and I don't know if I'm going to even repaint this interior. Probably not, because it looks like the photograph the way it is. But at the same time, if I actually owned this vehicle in real life, I would have my wheels painted, or just buy different wheels that I could see. And I wouldn't buy a $3.2 million car with a black interior. Would you? Would you buy a $3 million car and just have black leather? Like a pair of like cheap work shoes? Alright, so you see the grill piece here. Interesting, the construction of models here. Some pin holding the glass up there. Okay. Oh, I see what's going on. This is a whole separate piece of plastic, all this black back here. Look at that. The casting is only the gold, the metal that is. So that's how they're able to get that vent detail way in there. It's just literally a separate piece. So I like how MiniGT figures out great ways to construct stuff to make them look better. Very cool. The interior, yeah, alright. Standard details one would find on the model of I guess the entry-level premium models. That steering wheel looks really nice. So you could repaint this. I don't know yet. I don't know. Now this is really odd. Why is there all this extra metal here? It's because I guess maybe they're catering to Hot Wheels fans. They're trying to make a heavier model. A lot of people associate weight with quality, but Bugattis are not made of metal. They're made of carbon fiber, which is all plastic. You want a lightweight sports car, not a heavy sports car. So people have to realize that weight is the enemy to anything that's competitive, and anything regarding shipping costs. You know, I had to pay for that metal to show up. I had to pay for the metal to end up in here. It's just wasteful for no reason, because I think a $10 model is better because it weighs more. That's like such childish thinking, I think. Alright, well anyways, the tires, yeah, they look nice. Okay. I guess I won't paint them because they have that little silver dot in there. Although I could actually probably reproduce that. So we're going to look at a few other cars. Here's a Chiron from the Granny and Partners Hypercar collection. It had paint rash right out of the box. Real shame. But you see, it has silver wheels. In case you haven't picked up on it, I put in brakes, I painted the wheels gold, and I painted the interior tan. I find this just much more visible that way. Auto Art is an old model of the original Veyron. That's the Dubai Police. Those cops roll in style. And then JKM recently came out with this La Voix Notre or something or another. I failed to put a sticker on there. One day I will. think that's one of the more recent Bugattis out there. I still think my favorite though is the Vision concept car. That's done by MiniGT. All right, so yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of this one, to be honest with you. That one-off car. And then this is actually starting to look dated, of all things. It looks almost like an Audi TT, the first generation Audi TT. But I definitely like the styling of the newer Bugattis with these like really thin headlamps and stuff. It looks more aggressive. All right. So another fine product by MiniGT. No major quality control problems. A little sketched out by the mirror though, whether or not that stock is going to hold up over time. And then the beautiful thing is you can take it apart and customize it. That's the nice thing about MiniGTs. I just wish they told you what the car was. It's just a simple thing, putting the text on the bottom, then you'd always know what it is. Okay, well thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next MiniGT video.